Today on an all-new Dr. Phil.
I ran away from home 4 times to spend time with the men I met online.
She's only a child.
How do you feel about the fact that you have been victimized by a pervert?
I could have ended up dead.
But she's making adult choices.
She's out negotiating relationships that include sex. She doesn't even know what an STD is.
I'm a little bit surprised with that.
Well, I'm shocked. You're her mother. What have you been talking about? Miranda is here. She's basically shown up here and says, I see the error of my ways. Dr. Phil, I get it. I get it. I'm good to go. I wish I could do it over, but I can't. So I'm just going to do it better. Everything's fine, and I'm good to go. No more defiance. No more running away, right?
No more running away.
I like you a lot. You are a charming young woman.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't believe you. If you were sitting on a stack of Bibles, I would not believe you. I think you know how to tell people what they want to hear. And have you watched this show before?
Bits and pieces, but not really my type of show. No offense.
None taken. You've watched this show before.
I've watched this show.
So you know I don't take wooden nickels. And your fear is that she's going to come on here and kind of like make sure that everything's okay and skate right out of here and be right where she was to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't happening. And you guys have gotten into a real bad pattern here. And I want to offer you something. We work with a group that has facilities around the country, and this particular one is called SEUS. And it's a wilderness program that's part of the Aspen Education Group. And they do school and they do all kinds of things. And it's a great place for kids that need a break to get a fresh start. And they really specialize on helping teens overcome behavioral and emotional problems. You know, if you've gotten into a bad pattern. And we research these things a lot. And we're so proud of this program and what they do with kids. And I've used them over the years. And I don't believe I have ever sent a kid there that they didn't come back and say, wow, what a great experience. And it is a beautiful place. And Kristen Hayes is here. She's a representative from the Aspen Education Group. And Kristen, thank you so much for being here. Would she be a good fit in this program?
Absolutely, absolutely. The SEUS Wilderness Program would be a great place to help Miranda. The SEUS program is a 30 to 45-day program that removes all of the daily distractions from a teen's life. The cell phones, the internet, the computers really removes them in the wilderness environment so that you can focus on finding yourself and discovering what it is that will make you successful at home, in school, and in life. And SEUS has been helping reunite families for over 30 years, and I believe that we can help reunite this family.
And what I want to do is offer this to you to do. What do you think about that?
If it'll help me discover who I am and help me stop living the lie I've been living and help my family get closer together, I'm all for it. I'll go. I want to change. I don't want to live this anymore.
The cost is covered. Don't worry about that. That's part of what we do here with the resources and the partners we work with. So what do you think about that? And what do you think about her response when I said, do you want to do this?
I'm glad. I'm thrilled.
Why?
Oh, well, I love her very much. I want her to get help. I want us to get help.
Well, why don't you tell her, Miranda, if you do that, I pledge to you, you're going to come back to a different home and a different dad.
You will. You will come home to different. I will be different. Things will be different. That's a promise.
We won't fight anymore.
Oh. No more fights.
Good.
Is this a plan? I want to thank all of my guests for being here today, and Kristen Hayes, a special thanks to you and the Aspen Education Group. For those of you at home and in the audience here, we're going to have links on our website to the Aspen Education Group and to the SUS program and the Youth Care program, so you can check them out for yourself at home. I was just sharing with these guys, because of the nature of what we do here, we have the ability to work with anybody in the country, and there's no reason that I would deal with anybody that I didn't think was the best of the best out there. So y'all do a great job, and so if you need those help, if you need that kind of help in facilities, to go there. They have all kinds of resources to help you at home and if you need a residential type program. So you'll find a lot of help there. And understand, when these kids go to these programs, the families that are behind work just as hard as those kids do while they're gone. Thanks for being here so long.